have fitted with Oregon chain bar and Oregon chain bar and Oregon chain bar chain. So this is for cutting long on, this is for cutting branches on tree, and cost is cheap. And why it's cheap? Because it's made in China. It's made in China. So what we have? We have motor with 710 watts, 20 centimeters in length of this, or 8-inch, speed 13 meters per second, and range 230 to 290 centimeters. So maximum is less than 3 meters. So I do not know, is it high enough? And what is also interesting, what you can see only when you open box. So what is interesting? Interesting is this chain. So chain is low kickback soft chain in accordance with ANSI OPI some regulation. Anyway, it's not ordinary chain, because you cut in range of almost 3 meters, so it will be not so nice if you have kickback with such tool. And other thing what is interesting, so this is, I had little trouble to figure out how is this, how do you use this. So it's, lighting is not so good, so lighting is not so good. Anyway, again, oops, this is not good. I managed to chip my wall, so we'll try to put camera here. So I saw that this is tank for lubricating chain, and it was in this position, and I was confused how to open this, and you need to, for first time, I don't know, it holds too strong, so I took screwdriver and lift the plug from one side and other side little by little until I managed to pull it. And this is how it works. So when you close it, it deforms this rubber part that seals the container. So this is how you fill this with oil, and after that you plug it back, press, and then this is it. Another thing that you cannot see until you open box is how this looks. So this is my first electric chainsaw for cutting branches. I have some Remington and make kulach or something like that. A regular electric chainsaw, and they also have this part wobbly, so this is how it looks when it's new, and after some time, after I don't know how many hours, this thing will have more free space because it's not tight fit, and also it's possible to see that when I rotate this, I'm rotating the rotor in same time. So probably it's simple design, and as always, how much you pay, that much you get. So, and the interesting thing, they embed or glued neodymium magnet, so when you put this, the chain saw blade magnet holds it. So this is it, and now I need to retract my legs from stand so I can show how it looks when you want to assemble the chain. So this is manual on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 28 different languages, and on front side are pictures. So you need to go on front side and find your native language, and assemble this. So I am at assembling chain. So like I said, so made in USA. So the blade came in this paper bag like this. It was not greased because it's painted, and chain is lightly greased. So this is Chinese motor, Chinese bar, Chinese electronics, and USA chain. So that is good thing. And as you can imagine, they printed the good thing on the box. So Oregon, blah blah blah, and I assume that this is made in China because it's not expensive, and this is the only part where you can see China, where it says it's made in China, and you get 5 years of limited guarantee. So you need to follow all the rules in instructions in manual. So now I left at assembling chain. So chain is low kickback. And why it's low kickback? Because of this I don't know how it's called. Because of this element that prevents chain to cut too much material, so it can bite just I don't know 1 millimeter max of material. I assume that this is how they always grip the chain, so handle firmly. Use both hands. Keep thumb on the opposite side of the handle. Kickback is the backward and or upward motion of the chainsaw guide bar occurring when the chain near the nose or tip of the guide bar contacts any object, such as another log or branch, or when the wood closes and pinches the saw chain in the cut. Low kickback saw chain. So, and this is some like one chuck from lathe, similar. So you have this is like one jaw. You put it here, and when you rotate this spiral, you move this, and in that way you can make tension on chain. And this is the way how it needs to sit here. So we'll start with this and magnet. It's like a good idea, but we'll see is it good idea or not. So this is it. This is how it needs to. So here we have a sticker on which we can see direction of the chain, and also on this plastic part it's possible to see. So on this plastic part it's possible to see how this needs to be orientated. And after this is in this position, you need to take the cover, so everything is, you cannot lose anything, you just need to align. So we have here groove, here and here, so this will go inside. So this part is for tightening the cover. So cover is tighten. And this should be for adjusting tension. So now it's too loose. It needs to have 2 mm in the middle section space, and also in manual it say that after 10 minutes of use, after especially when chain is new, you need to check this gap from chain to blade to be 2 mm, because chain heats and it becomes bigger than when it's cold, and when you are done you need to loose the tension, because when chain will cool down it will shrink, so in that way you will avoid damage on chain. So, and this is so. Oh, this is 2. This is 4. So you need first to loose the blade, so you can be, so you are able to, so this is for losing the blade. You first need to lose the blade so you can move it. You can move blade in or out, and is it possible to see? Now I'm moving blade out, so, and this is too much, also too much. And when blade is adjusted approximately like this, when you have 2 millimeters of free space between blade and the chain, something like this, you need to lock it by this. Basically you're tightening the complete this cover and you pressing the blade, so this is it. So this should be it's a little bit too tight, in my opinion. Better to be a little loose. And this is too much. Something like this. And now when I tighten the screw with this locking, so this is the problem. I want to lock and the blade is moving, so this is what. So you need to take in advance the some free space. So now I want to lock, and as I'm locking, the chain is tightening, so you need to try and check until you get the tension as it's described. So now it's as it's described in manual, 2 millimeters. And now I need to go for oil. So I got the oil. And as I told, so this is some bio oil for chainsaw VS. So you if you have it, push this, it goes a little hard, so in order not to break the plug first day, you can use screwdriver until you get some oil. So when it's oily, probably it will go easier. And this is max. I will not take full container because it's a rainy day, so probably I will not cut too much. And you can pour directly. So this is half of container. I don't know if it's possible to see. So now it's possible. And first, what to do to plug? So I will take little bit of oil to lube the plug. Like that. Okay. And now, let me see, is it easier to pull it out? It is. And this is how you, so system is good. You do not need to turn anything, you just clip this. I like this, so this is okay. That's it, so that's it. And next, on what to do is so chain is mounted. Other thing that we have here, I have some plug and instruction. It say rotate this and this will come out, and it should go out, but it does not want to go out. So again, until you figure out what is going on, I will need a larger screwdriver. So we started with this one, and now I am using this big to try to pull this out. So this is it, and let me see what we have. So I first need to figure out. So it looks like little wheel, but it's not wheel, it's just to, you need to, it's so dark. It's so dark. So let's try from this angle. Unbelievable. Anyway, you need to do this. Just this, and inside is some plastic part that tilts and makes this plug free. So let's try again. Let's try again. So I want to return it back. I think that this will be always out. It's too, I don't know how to describe. It's too big friction. So let's try like this. So it will definitely stay out, and you get this one. So something like surfing equipment. You get this belt you get this belt and this adapter, so you do not need to have all the weight in your hands. You can, so you need to do like this, and this slot is for this to hold, to lock. So it is really so, and this is it. So now it's locked. I don't know, did I record me or this thing? Anyway, it will not go out until you this is not so nice. This is not nice as plug for oil container. Especially when it's cold weather, so especially when it's cold weather. So I think that this will be always inside, because, and this is the switch, safety switch. This is for belt, for harness, and you need to do this. So, and also I think, and what it say? It say 106 decibels. 106 decibels of noise for electric chainsaw. It's pretty high. It's pretty high level of noise. So this is. So we have here this pin and this, and inside is plug, and on other side is another part of plug. So it's like you have cable. So now it's plugged, and after it's plugged you need to tighten this. That is common sense. And after that you can extend this to be 3 meters and lock with this, and you have 3 meter long, almost 3 meter long chainsaw. And next on to-do list is to insert handle. So what I'm showing here, so I need to zoom a little bit. So this is handle, this is how it comes. You need to unscrew this. Okay, unscrew this, and as I assume that so it goes like this, and This is the part for locking. So this is for locking, unlocking, locking. Another side is for tightening. This is for locking. And I did not align parts properly. As it's possible to see, handle is in this position and the blade is on the wrong position. So this is how blade needs to look like. And now it's okay. It's heavy. It's heavy, but I can try to turn on it. Turn on the chain. So it's pretty long, 3 meters from one side to other side, 3 meters. So next step is to remove this. I don't know for what is that. And plug. And to see what will happen. It's not so noisy as I thought that it will be. So I need to move my tripod all the way here to show how it looks when it works. So it sounds okay. It sounds like you have angle grinder on 3 meter long stick. And we need to see, does we have lubrication. So this got loose. Is it possible to see? It's possible. Thing is that I do not use battery for camera. I'm using AC to DC adapter, so because of that I have plug sticked in camera, and because of that I cannot tilt the stand. So I cannot tilt the stand. So I need to lower the legs. see. So now we can investigate. Does we have lubrication? I think that I will need to again remove the cover and see does oil comes out, and it's possible to see that it comes out, so that is good. So this is it. Oil comes from this. So we have rubber seal. This is the rubber seal between blade and container. That works. I will put some oil on this. And I can return the blade. So now when I have little experience with this, I know that I do not need to tighten the cover all the way until I adjust the tension of blade. So this is too loose. This is definitely too loose. This is definitely too loose. So